guys, and welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we'll be doing a Game Week 15 team review, as well as revealing our plans for Game Week 16, which is the week before FPL breaks for the World Cup. However, before we do, please remember to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. We will really appreciate it, as we are trying to grow this channel going forward, and it will help with the YouTube algorithm. Also follow us on Twitter at FPL_A+, and join our FPL mini league. So what happened in Game Week 15? Game Week 15 was full of drama, as the Manchester City team lineup was leaked around 20 minutes before the FPL deadline, and lo and behold, around 2 minutes after this, the FPL site came down crashing. Millions of FPL managers were left stranded, and most of them then tried to go to the FPL app to see if they could make transfers, including myself. I was initially about to click on my transfer. It seemed to be going through. It then seemed a little bit buggy. I then needed to exit the app, came back in, and unfortunately after that the app also seemed to crash. I could not complete my transfer. I tried unsuccessfully for quite a few minutes after that and was not able to do so. What this meant was that for the first time ever, I had bent a transfer, as I had 2 free transfers. I was totally in dismay and gutted. As you can see from Andy Murray's tweet, he was also absolutely shocked, as he had also experienced this. This drama had left millions of FPL managers totally shocked and in a state of despair. So what did this mean for our FPL team for Game Week 15? At the back in goal, Nick Pope failed to keep a clean sheet, as Newcastle conceded a late goal and he came home with 3 points. Castagna was as solid as always, as Leicester managed another clean sheet and he collected 6 points. Kieran Trippier was again the star of the defence, as he managed a clean sheet as well as an assist for a whopping 12-point score to carry on his brilliant season. Patterson was subbed on for Everton and managed a 1-point score. Mo Salah was back to his best in midfield, as he scored 2 brilliant goals and a 15-point score for Liverpool against Tottenham Hotspur. Wilfried Zaha surprised many FPL managers after his recent Baron run with a goal as well as an assist for a brilliant 12-point return. Gabriel Martinelli blanked for a 3-point score. Phil Foden was benched for the second game week in a row and only managed 1 point off the bench. Andreas came on to score a penalty for Fulham with Mitrovic that did not play, and collected a reasonable 6-point score. Up front, our 2 strikers, Erling Haaland, scored another goal for 5 points, which was doubled as 10 points for our captain. Harry Kane carried on a brilliant recent run of form with another goal and an 8-point score. In total, our team managed 77 points compared to an average of 53 points. We are totally happy with this. What this ultimately meant is that we had a 69% green arrow from a previous rank of around 60,000 to 18,000 currently. This is our season high rank at this stage. Totally elated with the position, especially given the nightmare drama regarding the site crash and unable to make transfers. In a way, this site crash might have been a bit of a blessing in disguise. Some moves that we would have potentially made might not have paid off, such as Wilfried Zaha's points or Harry Kane's points. So in a way, we are absolutely amazed at the outcome. It does show you that FPL is a game that you need to be lucky, but you need to put yourself in a position to be lucky, and miracles can also happen if you believe. So keep on subscribing to us and following us for more FPL strategic tips and share in further green arrows going forward. This is the FPLA Super League standings currently. In first place, you've got yours truly, FPLA After the current game week, we have climbed back to number 1. In second place, we've got Muhammad Usman. In third place, we've got Sanusi Adedunji. Fourth place, we've got Jamie Duncan. Fifth place, we've got Dennis Kuswanda. Sixth place goes to Shazad Ahmed. Seventh, we've got Muhammad Umar. Eighth place, we've got Pedro Azevedo. Ninth goes to Mebni Muhammad Amr. 10th goes to Arnav Gog. Well done to everybody that's made it into the FPLA Plus top 10. Those that are not there, keep on trying and you will get your opportunity. So these are the Game Week 16 fixtures that currently to target, as there is a break after Game Week 16 for the World Cup. This would be a 1 week fixture list that you can target. Normally we target fixtures of 3 sets to 5 sets so that you don't transfer players in and out. However, because this is a sort of a finale type of before the wild card, these fixtures would be quite good to target. The fixtures in green are the easier fixtures on paper. So firstly, looking at it, we've got Manchester City as well as Liverpool, and then we've got Arsenal as well for the first 3 green fixtures. Then the medium fixtures, we've got Spurs against Leeds as well as Manchester United against Fulham. Fulham have had quite decent performances recently, so that match should be quite a decent match as well for Manchester United. Then the harder fixtures would be Leicester playing against West Ham as well as Newcastle against Chelsea. However, those 2 red fixtures, Leicester as well as Newcastle, they are form teams currently playing some brilliant football defensively as well as attacking wise. So you would expect those 2 teams on paper to at least win that. So if you are targeting any surprise punts, they would be quite solid punts in terms of players rather than the team itself. Players to target that are on our watch list currently, we've got the man of the season currently in terms of goals scored, in terms of turning around prior season's form, Almiron from Newcastle at 5.6 million, playing Chelsea next. You would normally think that would be quite a tough fixture. However, they're playing at home and Almiron is in the form of his life, scored in game week 15 as well, and wouldn't be surprised if he scored in this match as well. Next up, we've got Bukayo Saka at 8 million, who has started the season initially a little bit slowly. However, he seemed to have found form and looks back to his peak form again at only 8 million and playing Wolves next. That fixture could be for the taking. Then we've got Alvarez from Manchester City. Many FPL managers brought him in the last game week after news of Erling Haaland being benched. However, there is a small chance that he could potentially start the next match as well. The chance is probably not very high. However, if he does start the match, then he could be an absolute bargain at 6 million and could be quite explosive against a Brentford team that has started to struggle this season. Then next we have got Darwin Núñez from Liverpool. With Liverpool lacking some attacking options, Darwin Núñez looks like one of the more likely players in that team besides Mo Salah to be on the end of goals, and at 8.9 million playing against a very lackluster and a lacking confidence Southampton team, Darwin could be quite a decent shot if you're looking for a punt. Then we have got Ivan Perisic from Tottenham Hotspur at 5.5 million playing against Leeds. And the reason why you've got him on this list, normally we would not be bringing in ordinarily a defender for a 1 week punt, as the upside is not normally very high. But because Spurs are lacking some players up front, in the last match Ivan Perisic lined up front together with Harry Kane and he could potentially line up in an attacking front three together with Kulusevski and Harry Kane. The recent news that has broke is that Richarlison appears to be back in training, so if Richarlison does not start, then there is a good chance that Perisic could again finding himself in that attacking role, and he could be quite explosive in that position. So what is our plans for game week 16? We've got 3 transfer plans. The first transfer option is as follows. Keep in mind we have got 2 free transfers, and the transfer involves taking out Matt Doherty, who has not nailed his spot in the Tottenham Hotspur team, along with Mitrovic, and that is because he's playing Manchester United. And the players that we will be bringing in is Alvarez if he does start, along with Perisic if he does start in that attacking role for Tottenham Hotspur. That is plan number 1, and that assumes that Phil Foden does play. Plan number 2, this plan assumes that Phil Foden does not play, and the transfers out would be Phil Foden, the luxury transfer out because we need to use 2 free transfers, otherwise we would lose it ahead of the unlimited transfers in game week 17. Because we have got 2 Newcastle defensive players in Nick Pope and Kieran Trippier. Nick Pope we would remove as well. The players that we would be transferring in would be Bukayo Saka and Edison, who plays against Brentford. This is in order so that we can still maintain 2 Manchester City players for what on paper appears to an easy fixture against Brentford. Plan number 3 is as follows. That would be Phil Foden that would be removed from our team, along with Mitrovic, and the players that we would be bringing in would be Darwin Núñez from Liverpool playing against Southampton, as well as Almiron, who's been the star of the season, who plays against Chelsea. So feel free to comment down in the description below which of the 3 plans, plan 1, plan 2 or plan 3, do you prefer and why. This is how our team will line up for game week 16 under team option 1. In goal we'll have Nick Pope, in defense we'll have Kieran Trippier, Anderson and Perisic. In midfield we'll have Mo Salah, Wilfried Zaha, Phil Foden and Gabriel Martinelli. Up front our 3 forwards would be Alvarez, Harry Kane and Erling Haaland. Our captaincy armband is currently on Erling Haaland, with the vice captaincy on Mo Salah. If Erling Haaland is not in the starting lineup or does not start, then Mo Salah will be our captain. This is how our team lines up under team option number 2. In goal we'll have Edison. In defense Kieran Trippier, Anderson and Castagna. In midfield we've got Mo Salah, Wilfried Zaha, Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. Up front our 3 forwards are Alexander Mitrovic, Harry Kane and Erling Haaland. A potential switch in the lineup, starting lineup, could be that we could replace Castagna with Matt Doherty if word does break that Matt Doherty is starting. However, we think it is unlikely and we will most likely be starting Castagna. This is how our team will line up under team option number 3. Nick Pope in goal, Kieran Trippier in defense along with Anderson and Castagna. In midfield we'll have Mo Salah, Wilfried Zaha, Almiron, Gabriel Martinelli. And then up front our 3 forwards would be Darwin Núñez, Harry Kane and Erling Haaland. Similarly with Castagna and Doherty, they could switch if Doherty is announced in the starting lineup. So those are the 3 team options. Please comment down in the description below which of the 3 team options do you prefer. Team option number 1, team option number 2 or team option number 3. That's it for this game week. I hope you enjoyed the video and it was quite useful. However, please keep in mind that our team will only be finalized closer to deadline, pending team news and developments, injuries, etc. So please stay tuned and follow us on Twitter for further news. Other than that, wish you all the best for game week 16 and Good luck until next time. Cheerio.